Good afternoon. I'm Charles Lejano. This is One News Now. Presidential aspirant and Senator Ping Lacson claims there is a demolition job that's being hatched against him. To tell us more about this, we now have Mean Los Baños joining us live from Parañaque City. Good afternoon, Mean. Could you tell us more about this so-called demolition job that's being planned against Senator Ping?
Good afternoon, Charles. Yes, Senator Lacson believes black propaganda is being lodged against him in the middle of his Ubusin ang Magnanakaw campaign, which he thinks is affecting other bets campaign. Senator Lacson said that their camp received reports of a so-called Oplan Wasak being prepared against him. This is now being verified by their camp. So far, they know that there are groups campaigning for a certain candidate who are behind this planned demolition job, but no names yet. He says these individuals are out to destroy his credibility. Lacson's running mate, Senate President Tito Soto, said that this is just dirty politics. Meanwhile, Charles, Lacson shrugged off his low ranking in the recent surveys. He says he doesn't believe that he only has 4% total voters preference and 2% in NCR, as he is well received by the public. The presidential aspirant hopes that their message and platforms will reach more people through debates and fora. Soto also said that a lot of things can still happen with 81 days before the elections, so they are not bothered by the recent survey results. Charles, regarding Mayor Isko Moreno's offer to appoint Senator Lacson as his anti-corruption czar, the senator only thanked Mayor Isko, but he also asked how can Mayor Isko appoint him as anti-corruption czar if he will be the one, Lacson, if Lacson is the one to win in the upcoming elections. Charles?
Man, the last time we spoke, we talked about the senatorial lineup that was being trimmed by the Ping Lacson party. Are there any updates on their current senatorial slate, at least for now?
Charles, so far what Senator Lacson and Senate President Soto shared to us is that they were able to already communicate with Senator Gordon and former Vice President Jojo Marbina, and both said that they are not endorsing other presidential and vice presidential candidates. But if they are included in the Lacson-Soto tandem slate, that is something that we are also waiting in the days to come. Charles.
Thanks for that, Mean. That was Mean Los Baños reporting live from Parañaque City. Here are other political stories we're watching now. One Cebu party reaffirms its endorsement of vice presidential candidate and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte. The ruling political party in Cebu province, though, has yet to endorse any presidential bet. Presidential candidate and Senator Manny Pacquiao plans to appoint brother Eddie Villanueva as his anti-corruption czar should he win as president. Villanueva is the founder of the Jesus is Lord Church and a representative of Sibac party list. And presidential bet Bongbong Marcos clarifies that senatorial bet Robin Padilla is not included in their Senate slate just yet. This comes after a recent campaign rally wherein Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte introduced Padilla as the Uniteam's 12th pick. Former Senator Bongbong Marcos could have a hard time attracting foreign investments should he win the presidency. That's according to Albay Representative Joey Salceda. Salceda told 1PH that abuses and corruption during the Marcos regime has left global financial institutions cautious. He adds that the adjustment period under another Marcos administration would be longer. Salceda, who is endorsing Vice President Leni Robredo, noted that pandemic recovery would be crucial in attracting foreign investments.
There's a black hole that is associated with the martial law era, those long dark era of martial law, of let's name it, cronyism, corruption, and of course human rights abuses, which are of course enshrined in EU, US. It's in their laws in terms of the investments. So hindi ka basta-basta makaka-invest.
Government officials are now preparing an exit strategy from COVID-19, more than 2 years since the country recorded its first cases. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro with the report.
2 years since the first COVID-19 cases, the country is getting ready to transition to a new normal. Interior Undersecretary Jonathan Malaya said if COVID numbers continue to decline, then it's possible by March the country could transition to Alert Level 1.
Alert Level 1 is the new normal. Kung ano yung capacity ng venue, wala na tayong limitations doon, provided that all minimum public health standards have to be followed.
It would simply be like pre-pandemic times, but with face masks, contact tracing form, and disinfection. And if things go as hoped for, the Health Department and the National Task Force Against COVID-19 say, by the fourth quarter of 2022, we could get rid of face masks too.
By the fourth quarter, sapagkat by that time, kung 90 million Filipinos ay fully vaccinated, that's already 90% ng ating populasyon.
Herbosa said the maskless transition would be slow as to avoid possible resurgence similar to what European countries.
Magsuot pa rin tayo ng mask sa mga enclosed spaces o yung mga high-risk na lugar. Palagay ko sa open air, pwede na tayong hindi mag-mask.
But there are still wild cards in the country. The biggest card is the possibility of a new and more dangerous variant of COVID-19. But the wilder card is the 2022 elections. Health experts are worried that the election fever is creating so many potential super spreader events.
Yung handshake, may mga nagsiselfie, meron improperly yung pagsuot ng mask.
Under COMELEC campaign rules, actions requiring physical contact are not allowed. Malaya said, with the thousands of attendees in these sorties, even they are overwhelmed. Herbosa suggests only fully vaccinated individuals will be allowed to participate in in-person campaigns. But with health protocols already being disregarded, enforcing a vaccination policy in the campaign activities will just as be another long shot. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro, we are One News.
Here's a quick look at today's other top stories. The OCTA Research Group is flagging a so-called Valentine's Day case spike in Metro Manila. This is after the capital region tallied more than 600 new cases on Wednesday, exceeding the group's earlier projections. OCTA had earlier projected less than 500 daily infections in the NCR by Valentine's Day. The National Water Resources Board says the Angat Dam may reach minimum operating level of 180 meters by late April or early May. The agency says deep wells and water treatment facilities are being prepared to help with the expected low water supply. And Gilas Pilipinas has started training for the FIBA World Cup Asian qualifiers scheduled later this month. But the team now faces a setback after Jason Castro hurt his shoulder in the game last night versus San Miguel. It's not clear yet whether he can play once the qualifiers begin on February 24. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Do visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. And you can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.